Romantasy has really been hitting for me lately, which is why today we're going to go through some romantasy books that I've read recently that were so addictive and bingeable, you will absolutely want to cancel all of your plans and ignore all of your responsibilities so that you can binge read them in 24 hours. Because listen, sometimes reading is supposed to be fun. Let's get right into it with King of Ravens by Claire Sager. And here our FMC is a mortal who is dragged down to the underworld by the Fae King of Death to be his bride. And the only way that she is able to get home is actually by beating the king's deadly labyrinth in the underworld. Listen, is this sort of like your standard Fae romantasy? Yes, especially in the beginning. However, the second half of this book was absolutely wild. It took so many twists and turns that I absolutely did not see coming, was not expecting at all. And I was so hoodwinked by the insane ending of this book to the point where like, I couldn't believe it. I went back and reread some stuff because I was like, no, there's no way that this is just like the ending. I cannot wait to see what happens here. Next up, we have Between Tides and Thunder by Lena Kazak. And this is actually a romantasy standalone where our FMC is the princess of one kingdom and her father makes an alliance with their enemy kingdom where she is bartered to be married to the enemy kingdom's son. However, the son that comes to collect her, it is not the son that she was promised to. No, it's actually the other son. And he is the Dark Commander who is known for being infamously cruel and ruthless. And this pair embarks on a dangerous journey across rebel-filled lands and must face betrayal, secrets, danger, and even heartbreak. The Wicked Sea by Jordan Stephanie Gray follows our FMC who is a mermaid hiding on land, and she is captured and sentenced to death by our MMC who is a warlock with wings. And yes, I will bring that up every single time I talk about this book. I don't care. Anywho, the pair form a bit of a bargain because our MMC really needs the heart of the god of death, and our FMC thinks that she might know where it is. So the two of them embark on this very dangerous quest to go find this heart. And yeah, I had an absolute blast reading this. I know that it is getting some mixed reviews. I don't care. I had a fabulous time. I will just say, like, yes, this is a great vibey time. Obviously, it's super fun. Like, it's like a fun romantasy, but I will say, there are parts of this that are very dark. Both of the characters in this book have gone through very, very immense trauma, and it is talked about on page, so I just want people to know that. And finally, this will come as a shock to absolutely no one if you follow me, because I did binge The Wolf King and the Night Prince by Lauren Palfreum, and I have not shut up about it since. I'm like a woman possessed. I'm absolutely insufferable about this series. Anyway, here we follow our FMC, who is a princess, and she gets kidnapped as a political prisoner by an alpha of a werewolf pack, and he brings her back to the werewolf kingdom, and obviously some forbidden feelings begin to emerge, but then, thank God, my favorite character, the other MMC, he enters the chat and things get even more confusing. Do you guys plan on reading these? Let me know in the comments.